Hello class, good morning. It's yet another week and as usual we are here to learn, right? So, but before we do anything, I would like us to recap or try to remember what we did last week or in the previous lesson, right? In the previous lesson we looked at forces, right? We looked at just forces and we learned that forces are what? Or force is anything, a push or a pull on an object, right? A push or a pull on an object. And this push or pull on an object is termed as what? A force. And we have different forms of force. We mentioned some of them. I guess you are mentioning them right now. Try to remember some of the types of forces we mentioned. And now what are some of the effects of forces on a body? Now, a force can influence or cause a body to move. A force can also cause a body to stop. Is that clear? So these are some of the things we discussed in previous lessons. So in today's lesson, we are tackling something different, but still under the forces and movement. But this time around, we are looking at machines, right? Machines. How many of you know what a machine is? Okay, yes, machine. Let's try. Let's brainstorm. Yes, someone will say machines are anything that helps us to move faster, right? Yes, that is true. Or machine, we say that machines are what? Anything or devices that are able or that helps us to do our work faster and easier. Something you could have used, let's say, about 30 minutes to do, a machine will help you to do it within a slip of a second, right? Let's take for instance, if I need to cut this piece of cloth, what do you think I should use? Can I use my bare hands to tear it? Of course, that wouldn't be possible, right? So I need a device or I need a simple machine to be able to cut this cloth into pieces. Is that clear? So this is what we term about simple machines. So we say simple machines are what? Devices that enables us to do our work faster and easier. Is that clear? We say machines are anything or they are devices that enables us to do our work faster and easier. They are called simple machines because they are simpler in nature. In fact, you don't need any kind of expertise to be able, or you don't need any kind of skill to be able to operate it. Right now, if I give you a scissors and I ask you to use these scissors to cut a piece of cloth, you should be able to cut the piece of cloth. Did you learn that in school? Of course, no. So we say that those things that you don't need so much expertise to be able to work on is what we term as what? Simple machines. And there are other machines too that are very complicated. Before you learned how to ride your small bicycle, you learned or you were taught, right? You were taught how to use the bicycle from paddling and all that. You were taught all those things, how to apply the brakes and the rest. But when we talk of a simple machine, you don't need any kind of expertise. Are you getting me? You don't need any kind of expertise. In fact, the device looks very simple and the usage is what? Very simple. So that is why we term it as what? Simple machines. And in our everyday lives, we use simple machines. Is that clear? Can you try to brainstorm on some of the simple machines we have? So let's take some examples. Examples of simple machines. Examples of simple machines. Let's try to brainstorm. There's one. So like I mentioned one, can you remember what I said? The example I gave? Yes, we have one, the scissors. Scissors is an example of a simple machine. Yes, what else? I have a stapler with me. This is a stapler. This is a stapler. And can anyone tell me what this is used for? Yes, I know you guys have seen the teachers using it. And even your parents at home, you've seen them using the stapler, right? So the stapler is used to clip what? Objects, or it is used to clip mostly papers together. Is that clear? If you don't want the papers to fall off, what you do is you staple them, you clip them together so that they don't fall apart. Is that clear? So that is a stapler. And yeah, so we have a stapler. We also have scissors. Yes, we've mentioned scissors. What else do we have? Yes, we say stapler. Stapler. The knife. The knife is used at home mostly in our kitchens, right? It's used in slicing vegetables. It's also used in cutting, let's say, tubers of yam. Whenever you are going to prepare your yam, you use the knife. So you see that the knife is a very simple machine And this any simple machine has a way you use it, but it doesn't need any kind of expertise. You don't need to go to school to learn how to use the scissors, or you don't need to go to school to learn how to use the knife. I get it. So we have the knife. Likewise, we have the cutlass. The cutlass as a simple machine. Yes. How many of you have seen a wheelbarrow? Wheelbarrow. Yes. Usually you've seen it at work sites, right? You've seen it at work sites where you find someone pushing it. It's a three-legged machine, or it's a three-legged simple machine that helps us to transfer, or yes, to move goods from one point to the other. Sometimes the goods are very huge, or they are very big enough for we to carry. Are you getting me? But immediately they put it into the wheelbarrow and you are able to raise it, you can move it. Is that clear? So the wheelbarrow serves as a simple machine. Yes, so something that you would have, let's say for instance, if you are supposed to carry a very big stone on your head, and they say you should carry the stone maybe from your compound to the gate, it will be a problem, isn't it? It is very heavy for you to carry. But immediately they lift it into the wheelbarrow, and you are able to lift the wheelbarrow up, you can move it. Is that clear? So those are the things we term as what? Simple machines. So these machines are very important in our daily lives. We can't do without them. Is that clear? We can't do without those basic machines. Is that another machine that we don't usually take serious is the needle. The needle is a simple machine. Do you know that? The needle, the one you use to sew your clothes when they are torn, is a simple machine. We also have another basic or a simple machine that is very easy to use. It's our school bag. The school bag is a simple machine. Do you know that? The simple machine, because imagine you carry about 30 books in your hand from your house to the school. It will be a very huge burden on you, isn't it? So we have different kinds of simple machines, and these simple machines, before for you to be able to use it for a period of time or for a long period of time, you need to maintain it. Are you getting me? You need to care for the machine, so that when there are problems, or when the machine is about to so that the machine does not spoil in the near future. So there are ways we can care for the simple machine. Can you mention some of the ways we can care for the simple machines? Yes, for instance, if you use, including spoon. So spoon is also a simple machine. So if you use a spoon, to care for the spoon, you need to wash it nicely and put it somewhere where when you need it, you can easily pick it up. And also when you use the scissors, right after using the scissors, you need to carefully place it somewhere so that your siblings don't even step on it, or you need to apply certain things to keep it moving. So because it has a movable part that is used to cut. So you need to. So there are ways clean the machine when not in use, and also store it in a very cool place, so that whenever you need it, you can easily access it. So these are some of the. In fact, this is just about simple machines. And in our subsequent lesson, or yes, the next lesson to come, we'll still talk more about it. So I want you to go and research more on simple machines. When you go onto the portal, we have questions for you to answer. So you'll be giving me loads and loads of simple machines that are found in your home. And until then, in fact, I'll be expecting to hear from you. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye.